Hello. Hi, YouTube world. What's going on? 10 minutes late. And yeah, it's because I had to go into town and I got first behind a big old RV that was looky-looing, which, it's a beautiful valley. So if I was just touristing, I would looky-loo too. And then they got out of the way. And then there was a tractor. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to have it for what it is. And just keep moving on. Here I am. Hi, Husky. What's going on? Husky, when you say that you were a foster fail, do you mean you failed at being a foster parent of a dog? Because I don't believe you. All it takes is good loving. They come around. Thank you for saying happy Monday to me. I appreciate it. So, here I am. This is my new time and day for my combined household and jewelry treasures. Mondays, 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern. And hopefully, hey, Shaniqua, you are here. I don't know why I say that. It's Shanika. And for some reason, I put that QUA on there. I apologize. So hopefully this will be a better spot than Wednesdays. That was my first and only day when I started YouTube over a year ago. And, sometimes it was good, but most of the time it just wasn't. And so I'm like, let's just shift everything. So 2025, shifting everything. All right. I'm Lucinda. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, or when I'm not caregiving to my parents, only one of whom is left, I'm in Mendocino County in Northern California. But I do 2-week build boxes to save you on shipping and save me time on invoicing. So this is week 2. Last week was week 1. And then it takes me about 5 or 6 days to get everyone billed out and for everyone to pay. And then I ship. I usually never ship from Mendocino. I did this time, but usually it's the San Francisco Bay Area. I use Pirate Ship. I use PayPal. Husky, we'll have to try to meet up. We were going to give me to the rescue group. Yeah, you know what? I couldn't foster a dog for the same reason, or a cat, because they would become my family. So I totally get it. Sorry for the interruption. But yeah. Oh, yeah. And you're probably one of those people, Husky, who's driving really slow. And I'm like, get out of the way, honk, honk, honk. I'm up on 128, Husky, if you know where that is. And most people from that area do. My parents bought up here in 76. So, and this is where I live when, other things are not happening that require my attention. So if I don't know you and you bid and win on something today, then I need all the usual deets. Your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address with a zip code, and your PayPal email address. Okay? Are we good? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, is safe from the fires, that their friends and family are safe, that we're all sending out good thoughts or doing what we can to assist during this time, that you're not snowed in, that 2025 can be filled with blessings in peace, and that this type of wildfire activity and other natural disasters like the earthquake in Japan today can calm down. Hi, Carol. Hi, Phil. How the heck are you? What day and time is it over where you are, Phil? I think you're ahead of me by like an entire day, maybe a day and a half. Okay. It's somewhere in there, Phil. I never see you anymore. I haven't been over to Sarah and David's in a long, long time. I need to remedy that. I miss y'all. Okay. Now that I got that initial household blither blather done with, this is my homestead, and I'm really happy to be here. But I will say that you might see my eyes going like this a lot, because when I left here, no smoke, no smell, nothing. And 25 minutes later, I get back, maybe 35 minutes, and the valley is socked in with smoke that I can really smell. It's probably a controlled burn somewhere that's just sitting on the valley floor, but I don't see it. And because of LA, I'm nervous. So if I'm swiveling a little, that's why. Okay. So a little like Tuesday, 8:15. So not even 24 hours. Oh, well, there you go. So, Shanika, you are here. Are you here for just a couple minutes and you want to put into the chat what you are interested in? Or are you here for the whole thing and you just want to look and be? Please let me know in the chat, since we had that little quick convo in the comments. All right, honey? And your package went out today. Shanika and I have been having a thing. We've been having a very unfortunate thing, but we got it figured out. So, Shanika, if that's happening, drop it in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to get started with my first. Yes, look. Okay. So then I can just go and you're here and we're good. All right. That is what I'm going to do then. All right. So I'm so glad all of you are here and I'm going to get going. I really hope that Monday for Monday's mod vintage styling is going to work out better than Wednesdays. It was time to let go of that. It was hard to let go of, though, because that's when I started. That's where I built my base, and people are used to me being on it that time. So it took a long time for me to get up off it and make that decision. All right, this first item starts at 12, and I really like it. But hey, that's just me. I did do a preview. All my items are in a preview. This is the bottom. You can see it's the early suction cup style of glass. It is a, if we could get it there, it's a 6 on the bottom. It's a 6. I do not believe it's a 9. I'm pretty sure it's a 6. And it is this like medium-sized, dark brown, almost with some olive green, apothecary jar. It doesn't have its wooden cork. You can find those on Amazon, Michael's, Hobby Lobbies, wherever. Or you could put something entirely different there. I wish I had a one of my little crystal balls. You could use it as a display for a crystal ball. I would get a cork. I would fill this with bath salt or something because it is very dark. That, or you can use it as a display holder. I'll tell you how tall it is. I just really like to repurpose and reuse stuff like this. And I find all kinds of uses for this. I mean, if it was clear or blue, I would put vintage marbles in it. 6.5 inches tall. But because it's that deep, deep brown with some olive tones, marbles would not be appropriate. And it's about 3.5, almost 4 inches in diameter. So it's a really nice size. Starts at 12. I'd say this is with the suction cup and the 6 and these little raised bumps. I would say this is probably 50s into the 60s. I think the suction cup glass kind of stopped by the 60s. They had a new way of doing it. There's no chips, no cracks, no issues. See what I mean about the olive green in there? Yeah. So it's just a nice jar. And I'm going to put it aside and continue moving on. Now, anyone who has been with me before knows a couple of things. One, I do best with chat engagement. Keeps me up, keeps me happy, keeps me jabbering, keeps a smile on my face. And I don't do recaps. So if you come in late, or if you're looking at something and you're not sure, but you think about it partway through the sale or at the end of the sale, and I will remind you, drop it in the chat and I'll bring it back up. Or you can claim it after the sale is over, if it's still available. Okay? Okie dokie, because I don't do recaps. It's too hard. It's too much for me. Oh, okay. So this starts at 16. And I used to collect this. I used to collect Nippon. I used to collect Occupied Japan. And I moved away from that about 20 years ago. And I just have a few of my choice items left. This is an item that used to be mine. And it is now available for someone else, if I can hold it correctly. It is geisha ware. It is porcelain. Based on the brown color on the edges here, the brown red that they so dearly love to use during this time period. It is all hand painted. I think this is from the 20s. It's got your typical geisha ladies with their master, or probably quite possibly a samurai uh-oh. Okay. Several things happened. I disappeared and my pen fell. So that reminds me that I need to turn myself on YouTube.